Plasma batteries, huh? So plasma batteries is what's getting people killed? Apparently so. The guy that came up with the plasma battery, he had a working prototype, hooked it up to his house, had free electric for a year, and all of a sudden he's dead. And he gave the idea to somebody else, and they built a working prototype and had free electricity on their house, and then they ended up dead. Gee, what a coincidence, ain't it? In fact, a lot of the people that are turning up dead, mysteriously, it turns out, were working on free energy of one type or another. Now, we all know about the guy that had his dune buggy running on water, and he went and had dinner with the Navy, and shortly after he had dinner with the Navy, he ends up dead. Now, imagine that. Isn't that amazing? So, anybody that's working on free energy ends up dead. Now, the irony of this thing is that the ETs, at least the ones I know, are pushing for us to get free energy. Because obviously free energy would liberate us from a great many things. And not only that, they could use that as a springboard for relations between extraterrestrials and humans. So it's actually in the ET's interest for us to get free energy. Now you say, well, Bob, why'd you bring that up? I brought it up because it ain't the ETs that are doing this. Because I know somebody somewhere is going to try and blame the ETs on this. And, I can't speak for I can't speak for all 57 different varieties of extraterrestrial. Okay? I can only speak for mine. But I know that my ETs have told me, expressed to me, intimated to me, however you wish to term it, that we need to give free energy, that it will give a springboard to open relations, etc. For those of you who don't know, I have an ET girlfriend. So you ladies out there, is that going to be a problem? Is that going to be? Are you the jealous type? Are you going to lose your shit if my ET girlfriend wants to spend time with me? Something to think about, huh, guys? I know for my ETs that it's a good thing. Now, because somebody might, well, what about the reptilians or the greys or, somebody, or insectoids maybe? Somebody that may not necessarily be friendly to humans. Well, okay, I can entertain that. But my ETs, I know, are wanting us to have free energy. They want us to get free from the mortal coil, as it were. No pun intended. Now, understand that this is for diplomatic purposes primarily. However, she is a girlfriend in every respect, and so I could see where some women might be a little put off by that. But I assure you that she is trustworthy and loyal. She's a commander of a heavy cruiser, so she outranks me. She outranks me, so there's nothing I can do about it any damn way. But yeah, so but it's interesting because if you research into all these dead scientists, what you find is that a lot of them are dead because they're working on free energy of one form or another. Like I said, that guy got his dune buggy to run on water. Another guy was able to come up with a plasma battery, and he ended up dead. Then he gives it to another guy, and he ends up dead. It's like, oh shit, And but anybody that comes out, another guy, he had a generator that was powered on cold fusion. He ends up dead. So yeah, just anybody that comes up with free energy or any kind of thing that's going to be beneficial to mankind, they end up dead. Isn't that amazing how that shit works? And that's something. I just thought I'd share because I can, and because I should, and because you need to know that scientists are ending up dead everywhere under mysterious circumstances, a lot of them. And they all are tied, or well, not all, that's not true, not all of them, but a good many are tied to free energy in one form or another, and I just thought I'd share it. And so maybe you can keep your ears and eyes open as to what exactly is going on, because obviously something's going on now, isn't it? Yeah. So I just thought I'd share. By the way, for the interest of full disclosure, I am not suicidal in any way, shape, form, or fashion. In fact, my future is looking bright. I will soon be out of this rough patch, as it's called, here very, very soon. Maybe even several days. A week, 2 weeks, at the most. I may be out of this May, emphasize May. May be out of this rough patch. And then the real fun begins. But anyways, just thought I'd share, guys. And, keep your ears and eyes open. See what you can find out if you want to do some super sleuthing. Because we are in sore need of people getting out there and telling people what's really going on in this world. And you have a right to know. You have a right to know what's going on. You have every right. So I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you. Good, bad, or indifferent, I'm going to tell you. Even if I don't like it, I'm going to tell you. Because it's the truth. And we're all about the truth, right? Yeah. So, that's going to do it for me. Y'all have a wonderful day and better tomorrow. Peace out.